there, it's a new day at Uncle Rusty's Wares, and we have a mission. And that mission is to build a second floor. I know I said that in the previous episode, I'm well aware of what I did. But we need a second floor, and I have to get the discounted or stock repricing. So it is what it is, nothing I can do about it. We'll work on double time today, but welcome back everyone to Blacksmith Master. That's the name of the game, not manager, not anything else, it's Master. Some people like that name, and some people don't like being called Master. This whole bottom floor is going to be converted into a shop. That's the very first thing I'm going to do once I get to the second part of it. And then I'm going to make sure that there's weapon racks all over this place. Now we are going to do a little bit of redecoration, and we are likely going to hire a lot more people. That is at least the idea of what we want to do. Now with that being said, it's going to cost us a little bit more money. And when I say a little bit more, it's probably going to cost every single little bit of my capital over here. But it is what it is. All right, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Now, we're not too far off of that second floor. Once we get that second floor, this is where things are going to take shape for us and where the money will eventually, not right now maybe, but will eventually start skyrocketing. And with that, we can probably start upgrading our warehouse workers to bring more things that need to be brought. But there's a specific way that I want to do this. And I'm going to show you how. Now, I'm not really great at too much min-maxing here, so if you have a way of doing this, let me know. That would be great. I'm really looking forward to it. Have you grabbed this game? I really hope you have. If not, link in the description. I feel like you should grab this game this very second. What are you still doing here? Go get the game. Thanks. The day is almost over, and we have a blueprint upgrade. And I think I'll just upgrade the bludgeoning weapon. Thank you. And we have people that are doing their thing. Wood, yes please. Just confirm on that one. And the next day can start. We made very much a lot of profit, so that is fantastic. I love it. It's great. I like making a whole lot of profit. I like being profitable. That to me is the best thing that you can do in life, is be profitable. More people learning more things, eh? I'm definitely going to make sure you walk just a little bit faster. What was that? Refreshing potential workers when hiring is limited to 300. That would be great, because we really do need to hire more people to sort out the shop. I need 2 good, please. 2 good. Thank you. Right. So where was the person that I hired? I forget. We will eventually be hiring and firing, but for the time being, I'm just going to keep everything until we get to the second floor. And once we get into the second floor, I'm going to be running me a beautiful shop. That's what I'm going to be doing. New floor type, huh? Excellent. Make everything look beautiful. How far are we? Still a little bit. We're not that close, but we're not that far. We're not that far. I do think, however, we are going to have to start looking at changing up the person who is researching, because they are taking quite a bit of time to research. And to be honest with you, the design points, I kind of need people on that design thing, like real fast. So let's go and see on the design thing over here. Do I have any blacksmiths for designing purposes? I don't want to spend all my money refreshing. You would be really good, actually. So, how many? 1, 2, 3. Hey, listen, Evan. You've been great, but the time has come to let you go. The time has come to let you go, my friend. I do apologize. I do apologize. But you know, these things happen. You know, these things happen. Sometimes you gotta hire, you gotta fire, you gotta make. Things happen. You know what I mean? You know what me mean? Good. As long as you know what I mean, that's fantastic. Finally, we have some knives going up. Goodness gravy. I do feel like we need another blacksmith on the wood, but we'll eventually get there. And these days go by fast. I will say, if you play it on double speed, the game goes by quite fast, but it's fine. It's not the worst thing in the world. I'm going to get the... No, I don't want to use the good stuff. No! The racks number 2 can wait a little bit. Until we get the shop up, rack level 2 can wait. I don't want to spend any money on that. Are you kidding me? All right, so now there is a way to make sure that priority takes over here. I am going to say that this is on high priority, so people can start focusing on the high priority. Now, whether or not this was patched, previously, they would just finish what they were doing. And while I appreciate that, some orders are a little bit urgent. Oh, the negative. It's fine, though. I spent some money on hiring people. Like I said, you got to spend money to make money, so we'll spend the money to do it. That was horrible. Which is reduced by doing various tasks. What do you mean? Can my lumberjacks die? You're not supposed to be eating the wood. You're supposed to be chopping the wood. There's a difference. Perfect. Next thing to upgrade. Oh, excuse me? I'm definitely upgrading you to epic. That's for sure. That's what I'm doing. Come on, give me this. The elite workers can wait. Elite workers can wait. We want the second floor. Our main priority is the second floor, although I think I might have goofed with the tankers a little bit doing that. Because I just realized we don't have really any epic things yet. That might have been a goof on my part. That may or may not have been a slight goof on my part. But it's a lot more money that comes in. A lot more money. This is going to make us quite a bit of money. So, you know, all in all, I don't think it was a terrible investment. Someone in the comment section will eventually yell at me and be like, you shouldn't have done that. Listen. I don't tell you how to run your blacksmithing. You don't tell me how to run my blacksmithing, okay? Let's equally mutually agree here that we are both smiths and we like to enjoy blacksmithing in our own way. Life lessons by Uncle Rusty. Anyway. You like this one, so I'm actually just going to do that. Now, I kind of do want to see, do we have, can I? Okay, never mind then. Never mind, don't worry, don't even worry about it, right? Did I really just goof with that? It's okay, they're making the tankers, there we go, complete, and then you know what? We'll do it again, why not? We'll do it again. Okay, guys. Finish up this one, please. Don't go do the new one. Finish up the current one. What are you doing? What are you doing? Anyway. Come on. I'm so close. I can feel it. I think I'm on 90, but now we do need the this to be done. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put a little bit of priority on that because we do want the second floor. I do. I want to do that. There has to be a way to get the second floor. It is what it is. No one tell me otherwise. I'm keeping an eye on it. Is it going to allow me to do it? Yes! Second floor. And now I'll do the others. There we go. Perfect. So now, everyone, we are going to let this day go by. And now we are going to be celebrating our second floor. Which now I'm going to be spending a lot of money revamping things. So, first things first, we're going to let this day go by, and then we're going to spend the rest of the midnight doing the thing. All right, so. Perfect. I'm going to pause here, and I'm not going to start the next day yet. Now, we have a first floor, and we're going to start decorating. Now, generally, I like to put the stairs like somewhere over here. That's the, you first have to go to this floor. Now, the idea with this is to make sure that the stairs are at least pretty close to the doors. Now, you might be asking me, but why? Because we need to get everything into the shop and out the doors as quick as possible. So, I'm going to just do like so. Right here by the window. I feel like this is a pretty decent area to put that up. And then, I'm going to do this as well and make a second set of stairs as well, unless I cannot do that. Okay, never mind. I am going to do a second case of stairs as well, and the reason for that is it is just to ensure that we do have 2 waypoints for everyone to go and we don't cluster up everything. And actually what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to put it over here, but I'm just going to make sure it's like the opposite direction so I don't have like a uniform shop. There we go, perfect. Then I'm just gonna move you over and okay, we'll move it eventually. So, second story. Here we go. We need to put walls up. You gotta put walls up. You can't have a place without walls. And we need a floor. Now, since this is the workshop floor, stone. This is what we want. Perfect. So, now I'm just gonna make sure I decorate it nicely. And I think this kind of paneling inside for the workshop area will be good. Naturally, I'm going to put windows up here because, you know, there has to be ventilation. I don't want workers' unions, you know, coming out and giving me some grief, you know, about my treatment of my smithies and valuable employees and Uncle Rusty's wares. Here, we treat everyone equal and fair. What am I doing? Right. So, some windows. And I think I'm going to put two. Wait. Hold on. Yeah. I forget. It's uneven here. 7 by 6. It's fine. Perfect. We have our windows. We have everything we need. Now we go back down. And now I'm going to grab everything from here, production-wise. So, no, I'm busy. Hold on. Okay, ground floor. Here we go. So, we are going to make sure that our production line is working really well. And I'm just going to make sure that we grab everything. Now, this could take me a while, but I would like to show you the process so that if you find any issues, you can just let me know in the comment section below what I'm doing wrong. And then we'll go from there. Now, I'm going to move the workers upstairs, but because they're sitting on the chairs, that will not happen. All right. Perfect. Now we go down, grab these buckets, put them right here. And it's just like a big old production line going on here. Just like so. Perfect. And I'm going to grab this. And I'm going to make sure that these are very accessible right over here. They've got to be close. So there. And there's the other one. Right by the door, right? You know? The one where everyone grabs from and shouldn't. Perfect. So now we've got that going. I'm also going to take our kiln over here. And I am going to put it right next to everything. And the reason for that is, it's just to make sure that when the worker does what it needs to, it'll be right next to each other. So over there, into there, and then production line. Now, the next step is to move the chests. Now the chests, I'm going to put close over here. And I'm going to make sure that they are there. And pick this one up. And put it right next to here. And I'm going to buy 2 more chests as well. So that we can move our carpentry as well. They might be asking me, do we need to move the carpentry? Yes, because this floor is going to be specifically our production floor. I'm going to put that there, like so. And I am going to put another one over here. Go. And then I'll fill that up just now. No! Leave that there. Perfect. I did want to do this because I do want to put another table here. Like so. Bring this one up. And then there. Wait a minute. Am I doing this wrong? I'm pretty sure I'm doing this wrong. We only have 3 carpenters. 3 of these. We need to make more. Okay. Well, let's do that then. Let's make more. Shall we? Let's get that production line going up. Okay, so perfect. We'll and come over here. Excuse you. There. And then I think if I spaced it correctly, which I believe I did. Boom. I did not. Okay, well, ignore me. Why am I so bad at this? Why am I so bad? Why? Why am I so bad? Perfect. Our production line is here. Perfect. That is looking absolutely swimming. And now I do want to place another carpentry table here. So now the design needs to change. Each one needs to have its own separate thing here. So, and there, and there. And now we have 2 chests each. I am going to move the design table upstairs because that's where we need it to be. And you can chill by the window. I don't see why they shouldn't be able to. Wait a minute. Is this not perfectly centered? Okay, never mind. It's sitting in the corner. Right. Now, the shop is our next order of a business. So we need to start getting these racks up and going. And I am going to make some new counters over here. We've got level 2 over here, baby. We've got some level 2 things over here. So, we've got some pottery and some other stuff which we are going to move. Like this. And then our weapon racks come a little bit forward. Just over here. And we'll put another couple of things here. Put another rack over here. And we'll eventually expand the shop. That's kind of what we want to do. We do want to make sure that the shop is busy. So I'm going to make sure like it's all in line with each other. At least try to make sure it's all in line with each other. Because perpendicularity is needed. And we want to make sure we keep to level 2s here. Because level 2 is going to make sure everything looks real good for us. And then one of those. Another one of these, and this. Beautiful. Now this is looking great. And I do want to put up some more wall racks. So 1, 2, and 3. And can I put more there? What? Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting. Perfect. This is going to look great. Now I would like to move these, but I don't think I can. So we'll start the next day. Move that to the middle. And now you can see we've got to add some decorations to the place because we've added a whole new floor. So yeah, we're going to get real busy real soon. But we also need to add some stuff here. So metal scoop, some butcher's knives, some grill forks, some ladles. And I want to make sure that I've got one of everything at least. At least for the time being. Some wooden clubs over there. Some tomahawks. We can only put bows there. Some bludgeoning weapons. Maybe some pitchforks. And over here, wooden club. Actually, you know, that one. We want to keep it the same thing across the board. There, and there. Perfect. And eventually, we'll just add more. You know what? I'm actually going to do that. That's what I'm going to do. Where's those weapons? Where's those wall racks? More wall racks, please, and thank you. 1, 2, 3, and I think we'll keep it there. And same thing as usual. There. 1, 2, and 3. Welcome to Uncle Rusty's Wares, everyone. We finally have our second floor, and now everything is going to be beautiful. Now, the shop is a little bit empty at the moment. But you can see our workers are going to be real nice and busy, running up and down the stairs, which is what we want. And as you see here, now we have that flow of productivity moving the way we need to. And I love it. I absolutely love it. We do. Now, the big problem here is we have a lot of people on steel and I don't have enough forges. So now that we have this whole area to ourselves, some upgrades will need to be happening over here. But for the time being, everything is working like a well-oiled blacksmithing machine, which is what we want. And eventually, I will be using this little middle area for more of this kind of production for our ores. But for the time being, we are okay. Now, I do want to make sure that our shop is doing good. So we just jump between first floor. So R and F is between your floors. If you are playing on keyboard, this game is not on console yet. So can't worry too much about that. But the reason we have more chests is just so that this is exclusively for wood and this is exclusively for steel items. And that's what we want. We just want to focus on making sure everything is looking good. And as you can see, with our shop expanding, we are going to get more and more customers coming along, and I will be filling out this area as well as the front eventually with some newer items. Now, what I will say is, for any future updates for the game, I would love it if they added some ambient noise. And what I mean by ambient noises is just like customer noises, just like talking, and just like have some level of ambience over there. And I am going to upgrade these because we do need everything on the very next level. Naomi is doing some hard work over there, and I absolutely love it. So as you can tell, mostly we've just got the blacksmithing noises going on. I would love it if there was just like some casual chatter or something here, just to have that ambient effect. But I'm sure the developer will eventually add those kind of things. Now, our shop is starting to expand a little bit more, so I am going to continue to add some things to our store. But make sure when you do this, you are adding things in the same kind of category. Because if you add it in the same category, the likelihood is more people will purchase. All right. So remember that for next time when you are playing this particular game. Perfect. And we're just going to add some things here. That's all we're gonna do. We're just gonna add a whole bunch of stuff here, and just let this go. That's all we're gonna do. We're just gonna add more things, expand the shop, make sure it's looking good, and that's how we do. You know, that is how we do. Just want to make sure everything is beautifully in line, and then we just add the most random of things here. We do. And it's going to help us. It is eventually going to cause so much money for us. I don't even think we'll know what we're doing with ourselves. But until the blacksmiths can keep up, our shop will be very busy. And eventually, I will be expanding. Now, you might be asking me, but Uncle Rusty, is there a third floor? Well, I'm glad you asked. There is a third floor, and there's also a basement. So our third floor is pretty much very far away for the moment. However, it's not that far. Now we can also get some more elite workers from fewer card things, which is going to be great. And yeah, I need to sort out this this outside painting. I'm not enjoying the look of it. You know what I mean? I'm not enjoying the look of it. So this is gonna do this. Give it that good old aesthetic. You know what I mean? Now I do wish there was an apply all button. So just for future things, we'll just a developer apply all button. Wink, 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 wink. You know what I mean? Do you think I'm asking too much from the developer, me? Listen, I know they're solo. I'm making suggestions. Do you think I'm being unreasonable? Why do I even bother asking you questions? Don't you have editing to do? Get out of here. I love when I give me grief. It is time we upped our blacksmithing level. So we need to hire more blacksmiths. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get us some more benches. And we are definitely going to need a lot more people to join us here. Now, what I hope for any kind of future update is that eventually you can upgrade the benches to hire more people. So you don't have this whole, like, bench area just chilling. Because I feel like it might be a lot to ask, but man, that's a lot of benches for a lot of people. Look at that. Even with all the shop stuff we did, we still made a net positive. Like, come on. Come on. All right. Let's hire some more blacksmiths. And I am looking exclusively for stuff like this. I'm looking exclusively for people that are doubling up on everything. Okay. I'm just gonna look for one more. How's my money looking? I'm wasting a lot of money refreshing here. There we go. Perfect. All right. So, Gertrude, I'm sorry. I do have someone now for that. Who was that? Gabriel? I think Gabriel. No. Who was the one who gave us that? Earns this faster. Right. Willow. You know what to do, my friend. Now we've got 1, 2, 3 on that and 3 on that. So 1 will be for woodwork, but you are exclusively going to be doing metal. And, oh my... Okay, you know what? Actually, though. But, like, and actually. Jerome is doing some work over there. Jerome is doing some work over there. Look at that, 50 a day. Are you kidding me? Okay, well then, Willow, wood things, please. Thank you. Now we're starting to look good. Now we are starting to look good. We are going to need more assistance as well. We're going to need to have people running around for us. And perfect. That helps us a lot. And now I'm just going to leave everything because I spent a lot of money on hiring people. I need to make that cash back now. Perfect. Everything is looking swimming, everyone. Look at this. Look at our shop. We're selling like hotcakes. Everything is hot caking over here. I think we actually might need to hire like 2 more blacksmiths, just to help with the shop front. I only have 1 person on woodworking, so that is not good. Why are you on? When you have work, okay, it doesn't make sense, but my brain doesn't always work. I know, okay, I know. You don't have to remind me. My brain doesn't always work. All right. I wish my brain was smarter, but unfortunately, my brain is not that. And we are on our final common item. Boom! We are only on uncommon now. This is amazing. This is actually amazing. Perfect. This is looking genius. Now, I will say we are currently making a little less money, but I want to build up my capital again. And the reason for that is once I build up the capital, we are going to get that big old bonus again from the selling point. So we are going to decorate our shop, just not at this particular moment because our finances took a little bit of hit hiring some staff. But you know what? You gotta spend money to make money. Am I right? Yeah. Yeah, you know I'm right. And I'm going to give these guys a little bit more HP. I am. But eventually, we want to hire the very best workers. That's what we want to do. We do want to hire the very best workers. So see, like here, I would say here I would want a little bit of ambient noise. That's the only thing. It's small little things. And I know the developer is going to go, hey, listen, I got you. Don't worry about it. So eventually. But for now, I'm going to appreciate the majesty of what this game is. It's just an absolutely amazing game, and I love it. Oh, all the hiring, all the hiring. It's fine. It's okay. It's cool. We're fine. It was a little ouch, but it's okay. Everything is good. Don't you worry about it. Oh, my money. All my precious money. All of my precious hard-earned money. It's fine, though. Anyway. Moving swiftly forwards, we are clearing out our carts as well. So we just made quite a bit of money coming back, which is great. And I kind of do want to get these things sorted. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give that one priority. We do have an elite worker now. All skills are maximum. All blacksmiths walk at the same speed while carrying as they do while empty-handed. That's really good. That's really good. But my blacksmiths are fine. So I am going to spend the money, which I don't want to, which I really don't want to. But this blacksmith over here is really good. So I'm going to be swapping out on the design here. And I'm going to let Jerome do his thing on the metal. I actually do want Jerome over here. And I think 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're fine over there for now. 3,800 on wages. Everything's getting so expensive, but it's fine. What's my golden rule, everyone? You gotta spend money to make money. Now, the nice thing is I could probably just full on send on that. And I could hire another assistant to double up our ore production, which would be better for us. So you know what I think I'm going to do, actually? I think I might just do that. Now that we are earning more design points, we are going to move from uncommon to rare items, which is going to increase our sales tenfold, which is what we want, because we want more money to hire better people. Once we hire better people, we make more money. Once we hire more money, we make more people. What? Perfect. Everything is working beautifully for us. I just want to point that out. Right now, everything is working gorgeously for us. And as you can see, with the boost in XP over here, we are making sure people are getting a lot of things done, which is fantastic for us. Look at that. I've gotten so many upgrades. It's ridiculous. Now, the big thing here is now we're going to start getting to the point where the blacksmiths are going to hit that ceiling of learning. And this is where the negative trait comes in. Now, as I said prior, I would like a type of ascension for the blacksmiths. Look at that, 14,000. 14,000 gold. Are you kidding me? That's an obscene amount. Enables combining metal parts using a workbench. Now, we are going to get to start advanced metalworking. This is going to be great. So now, we can actually start combining things into other items. So we'll eventually be able to make some shields. And look at this. Now we got hoes, pickaxes, sickles, and hammers. Now I'm gonna just save up some stuff here. Can I not unlock this stuff? Oh yes. Oh yes. New blueprints for new items. Oh yeah, baby. Look at this. Look at that. We are finally learning some new things. Now I will say, what I would like from the game is an ascension for some of these blacksmiths. Not like an ascension, but there has to be some kind of incentive for me to say, okay, cool. I've maxed out all the things that I can learn for the blacksmith. Maybe there'll be a way to further upgrade the blacksmith to learn more things. That would be my take on it. I don't know if anyone else would do that, but that's how I would want to do it. Now, I am going to change up some stuff here. Wait, can I not change it? Yeah, I want some wooden hammers over here. That's what I want to do. I want to get some wooden hammers. Let's get some new things up on our table. Now, can I get new things here? No. Can I get new things here? A sickle over here would be wonderful. That would be amazing if we can get that kind of stuff going. So now let's see. Now our blacksmiths are going to go over here, and you can see now they are crafting brand new stuff for the shop. And this is where the game expands. This is where you get to go new things. So you're not just limited by what is here. And I get the feeling the developer, again, bless this developer's soul. This game is, I'm addicted and I just can't get enough. It's amazing. Like I actually just, this is so much fun to play. So developer, well done, honestly. This is such a fun game to play. Now, I am making a mistake here, and I don't want any of you to make the mistake here. So, don't make the same mistake I did. Do not do the same item on the same cart, because it just defeats the purpose. You take longer to get the bows and the wooden items done that way. So, try and make sure you diversify your carts when you do that. I'm just going to get everything straight to uncommon so we can continue making the money that we so richly deserve. And I am going to have to start hiring new assistants to start going through these things, because I do see that we are starting to pile up on the chests, and that is going to cause us a little bit of a problem eventually. So I do want to make sure that they are running around trying to get this stuff sorted rather than just focusing on everything else. So guess what? We're going to have to hire more assistants. Now, oh yeah, climbs stairs faster, because that... Sure. Where's the one that climbs stairs faster? There we go. No, not that one. Actually, transfer item. Sorry about that. That was wrong. That's not what I wanted to do. Our ores are fine for the moment. We're not in too much of a rush. That... I'm going to spend the money and just... That is all the time I have for this episode. Hope you guys did enjoy that. If you did, please do consider leaving a like, subscribing for more Blacksmith Master. I can't get enough of this game. If you have grabbed it, let me know in the comment section if you did and how your blacksmithing is going. And by the way, if you have any tips for me, leave it in the comment section as well. And until next time, Uncle Rusty says, second floors are for production only. No one else is on this map. I will slaughter you. I will put you in the machine and sell you. You think I'm joking?